this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Star Wars Black action figure of the one who shot first, Han Solo. And he did shoot first. If you think Greedo shot first, then you're going to burn in a very special level of hell. A level of hell reserved for child molesters and people who talk at the theater.
And here's a quick look at the packaging. Nothing's really changed from the Series 1. It's still got the quote on the back. And now we'll take a look at the figure itself. My favorite thing about this figure is that they included the chin scar right below his lip. It's a little detail that I was not expecting them to get in the scale, and I'm really glad they did. I also really like the hair on this figure, especially like the different use of brown paint. But it's a really good sculpt. They did a great job capturing Han Solo's hair. But I will say there's something slightly off about the head sculpt as a whole. It's not 100% Harrison Ford looking. Not from the side, but from the front, it almost looks like an older Zach Braff. So if you want to customize a Scrubs figure, you could almost maybe kind of do it. But I don't know, there's something about how skinny his neck is. It's just, I'm not saying, you know, Han Solo or Harrison Ford is fat, but he just looks a little too, I don't know, skinny Zach Braffy for me. But the rest of the figure is still really, really good. They did a great job, you know, sculpting the shirt and creating, you know, like the wrinkles in it. The vest looks really good. He starts off with the Stormtrooper belt, and you can put the blaster into the back. So that's cool. Now as far as the articulation goes, it's pretty much in line with the rest of the Star Wars Black series. I particularly like the side swivels on the feet. I think that's like one of the best features these figures have. But it's got, you know, double jointed knees. There's no restrictions to any of the leg movements. All the arm movements are really strong. There's no real complaints for this. The only thing that's like different and worth noting is the wrist joints. You know, the previous figures used to have one that would move left to right and another one that would move up and down. But these both move left to right. Neither of them go up and down. Now, aside from the Stormtrooper blaster, he also comes with his Han Solo blaster. And I like that they included like a little bit of silver onto the black paint, like a little bit of wear and tear or carbon scoring. And I think that looks really cool. He also comes with these alternate gloved hands. And of course, his classic belt and holster, which we will put on in just a moment, but I just want you to be able to get a look at the paint and all the little detail that was put onto this thing. I think it turned out really good, and I like again the different use of paint on top of the brown to give it a sort of worn-in wear and tear kind of look. I think it looks great. So this belt opens up right there, and I'm hoping that this belt is not a giant pain in the ass to put on. You're really going to have to fight across his ankle to get this to slide over, but there it goes. And it does clip right there, and voila, Han Solo. And then we'll put his gun in the holster. That piece does flip out, so that's good. And it pops in quite easily. And just for the fun of it, we will pop in his alternate hands. Now, while I thought the head sculpt was not completely 100% accurate, I don't dislike it. I just don't think they nailed it. I thought the Luke Skywalker head sculpt was more accurate than this. There's only one little thing about this figure that I kind of wish they'd done, and that's his headpiece. The fact they included his gloves is cool, but I wish they'd included his little headset. Although I will say that if they did include his headset, it'd probably have to fit over his sculpted hair, and it would probably look big and bulky. So what the hell do I know? But I like this figure. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching.